order blood cultures ×1, ×2, and sometimes ×3. Okay? So they're going to want to know where you got it from. Okay? Any other questions so far? Great. The thing of it is, like I told you, this is a sterile method. We want to keep it as clean as possible. So we're going to take an alcohol wipe, clean the top of that bottle, and we're going to sit it in a position so we're not retouching it. We're going to take another one, clean the top of that bottle, and a new one to clean the third top of that bottle. Okay? Alrighty. Now we're going to go ahead and set up our system. I'm going to pretend like I have the butterfly on it. Okay? I won't open it just yet because we don't want anything out before we automatically use it. We're trying to keep this as sterile and clean as possible. So right now I have to go ahead. Now I'm not going to tie my tourniquet as tight because this is going to take this is probably about a 2-3 minute procedure if everything goes good. Longer if it doesn't. Okay, so I have my tourniquet on loosely, but still effectively. Okay, I've felt the vein. I'm going to do my best not to retouch. I'm now going to use, this is a chlorhexidine-gluconate prep pad. Okay, you squeeze these ends, and the prep pad, the sponge, gets the solution in it. And again, small to big, about a minute. We don't want to break skin, but we want it clean. Okay? Yes, I know. I still have to scrub it a little longer. Yeah, almost done. Actually, we have to do it about a minute. Oh, well, I'm learning a lot. Yes, thank you for your patience. All right. Talk them through it because we need them like to get us through it. If they're more cooperates with us, then, it makes it better. If they don't, then it makes that procedure hard for us. So talk to your patient. Tell them what's going on. We need their help to get through this. So now, while it's drying, I've prepped my bottles up and everything. I'm ready to attach these two things. So I attach these two things. Now, it's important that I'm going to do the draw first. So, of course, I'm holding a butterfly from the wing, right? All right, I have the wing, anchor, and I go in. Now I hold this. The first bottle that I need to fill, because I'm using the butterfly system, in a butterfly, in the tubing, it has a small portion of what in that tubing? Small portion of air. So do you understand why I have to go from air to air first? Okay. Again, we don't want these upside down when we do it like that because you might have the reflex action, right? You won't be able to really see the blood build up in the tubes the way you can, in the bottles I should say, the way you can in the tubes. Alright, so sometimes folks will put a little mark. You can see somebody mark that right there so they know when the 5 mils are in there. Okay? The minimum is 3 mils, the max is 5. Excuse me, the max is 10. So what I'm saying, you need at least 3 mils in each one of these bottles. And a max in each one of these bottles is 10. Thank you. Now, because I filled this one first, I'm now going to go with the anaerobic. You get that? Because the last thing, if I had the draw going bad, the last thing I would want are 2 of these. And that's it. Y'all get that? Alrighty. So I go 1, anaerobic, 2, back to aerobic, 3. You get that? Untie tourniquet, build up everything. Apply pressure there, please. Alrighty, so I'm done with the draw. I'm going to go over here to my bottles. I'll tape you up when I'm all done, okay? Thank you. Now I'm going to put, because this is the first blood culture, so I'm going to put number 1, number 1, number 1. Indicates that this was the first one. You get that? Yeah. Because if there was a second one that the doctor ordered, it'll be number 2, number 2, number 2. Okay. All right. If it was third one, so okay. Don't forget, I gotta put on a right AC is where I drew, and I'm gonna just label off to the side like this. Okay, on each label, and then I'm gonna put them back in the bag to transport them. Take this away. Check for bleeding. You have a good day? Alrighty. Thanks.